Washington Pod presents EARL Nightingale.
Do you want to know how to annoy me? Well, I'm going to tell you anyway. It's to call me fella. The other day, I stopped at a marina to get gas for my boat, and as the attendant handed me the gas hose, he said, "Here you are, fella." In trying to define why that word raises my hackles, I've come to the decision that it's because of the anonymity of the word. Fella can be any man. I realized that the young man at the gas dock didn't know my name, but he could have used the word sir or captain, which is common at marinas. Fella was, on the one hand, much too familiar and cavalier, and on the other, too anonymous. It failed to give me the definition, I guess, that I need. As I handed him my credit card for the gas, I commented, "You'll see nothing on there about fella." In doing so, I leaked off a bit of my pique and tried to tip him off that was no way to refer to customers. As he handed me my copy of the sales slip, he said in a quick and departing way, "Thanks." He didn't say "thanks, sir," which means he hadn't been trained properly, but he didn't say fella either. Maybe he'll stop using that pejorative word except when he's talking to a dog. People need recognition. And when I say people, I mean all people. I mean me and you and tiny babies and older people and boys, girls, people in all walks of life. When you're recognized, you come alive as an individual. If you're waiting in line to be waited on and the clerk leans out and says, "Sorry to keep you waiting, I'll be with you in a moment," all is well with the world. Your impatience and mounting irritability vanish. You've been seen and recognized as a separate human entity. You're no longer part of a faceless crowd. Surveys have proved that a woman will drive by several businesses of the kind she's looking for in order to shop at a place where she's recognized and called by name. People will shop at places that charge more if they're recognized and talked to and treated as individuals. The reason people want recognition is because its opposite, anonymity, is something everyone dreads. If when I brought my boat smartly up to the gas dock, the young man had called out, "Good morning, sir," or "Captain," or "Skipper," or best of all, "Mr. Nightingale," he would have cheered me up. With credit cards, a way of life where the attendant or waiter or salesperson can actually see the name of the customer's name is seldom used. I don't know why it's so difficult to get customer contact people to use the customer's name, except perhaps it's not a habitual way of our dealing with people. And forming a new habit of any kind involves a good deal of extra effort and thought and attention. It's interesting that the most important people in a business, those who actually come into contact with the customer, are often the worst trained. Training is not something you do and then stop. It has to be coped with on a daily basis. It's as important to the success of a business as its advertising and public relations.